Hello viewers, welcome to our session in Power BI where we are choosing one simple topic, that is how you can use slicer in Power BI. All of you must know that slicer can be effectively used in making some attractive and interactive dashboards in Power BI. So today I will try to teach you some simple techniques how effectively you can use the features of slicers to make your dashboard more interactive, and how slicer can be helpful to analyze your data in a very simple manner. So for that, we are moving to our Power BI screen. I have opened a particular document, and definitely if I go back to the data view, let me explain the data. So you can see here already one data set I have imported. This is regarding your books. So book ID, book name, author name, price, publisher name, categories, book language, so many things are there. Apart from that, it also contains some other columns, commission, actual price, etc., etc. And definitely our major focus will be selectively if we want to analyze the data. So how it can be done? Coming back to the report view, and of course I'm creating an page. Initially this page, this is our dashboard area, and here we will try to do some data analytics using the slicer. So from the visualization pan, this is the slicer component. You have to identify which one is the slicer component. So in case you are finding difficult to identify, that is why I am rotating the mouse on this particular icon, and exactly this is our slicer. So already my data set is available. So to understand, for example, I'm taking a very simple tabular chart. All of you know that inside the tabular chart, we can display the data in the form of rows and columns. So what I'm doing, I'm quickly taking book ID, I'm taking the book name, I'm taking, for example, say price, as well as I'm taking publisher name, and also the purposefully I'm taking publisher date. So definitely this date is coming as a component of year, quarter, month, day. So if you do not like this particular format, you see that entire date has been subdivided into 4 different columns. So definitely you can click here and you can choose original published date to be displayed so that data becomes more or less symmetrical. So I'm reducing the size of this area of this tabular chart, and definitely few formatting will be required because this data I'm pretty sure it's not visible. So I'm trying to increase the font of these values. So I can make them bold. I can make the background color also little bit decoration I can do. So you can see that alternatively all the background colors are coming with light yellow or light golden color. Similarly, if I want to apply the formatting of the columns, so I can choose column headers option. You can see here in the property box, and definitely I'm same kind of formatting I'm doing. I'm making them bold, little bit more, increasing the fonts, and definitely this area needs to be wider. So this is my data. Now, what kind of data? For example, slicer. Coming back to slicer, what a slicer can do. A slicer can do a very useful filtering operations. So for example, we will see variety of usage of slicers. So first of all, I'm clicking somewhere and bringing one particular slicer in my dashboard area. So a small slicer I'm working. Now this particular slicer tool has only one particular property, that is the field. Say for our analytical purposes, I'm bringing price. So I'm putting it inside the field property. Now you can find a dumbbell shaped appearance is coming. It is coming because the nature of the price data is numeric. And this leftmost ball is residing at the position of minimum value. So if I sort this particular records, for example, I'm choosing sorting by price, and also I'm choosing sorting order as, say, ascending. So you will see 319 is the minimum price. So this ball represents 300. Now you see, suppose you are having, and similarly, this represents the right hand side, and maximum value, of course, maximum amongst the price. So 800 is the maximum I can see, or no, 880 is the maximum. So definitely here also you are getting 889. Now what I am doing, I am bringing this thing towards left. So for example, I want to purchase, my budget is not allowing to go beyond 800 or 700, say. So basically I am keeping somewhere around 700. Say this is 698. So automatically this tabular chart will be updated. Here you will be able to see only few records because it is trying to show you the records where price is in between this range. In many websites, Amazon or Vio, you can find similar types of controls they are putting so that the price range suits you best. So once again, if you gradually keep on increasing, you will find that again some more numbers or records appearing. And definitely this way slicer can be a very good tool for analyzing or viewing some specific data. Now, this is all about your slicer control when you are putting some numeric data types or numeric values as in the field property. Now, let's check what will happen if we want to see the books coming from a specific publishers. So for that, what I'm doing, I'm again clicking somewhere. Another slicer definitely I can use in the same chart area or my dashboard area. However, this particular thing, I can take publisher name inside the fields. Now, publisher name definitely is not a numeric, and that is why you are getting a checkbox. That is why you are getting a checkbox. So here you will see automatically it is selecting all the individual publisher names. Now, suppose you want to click on BPB, you can check BPB. Only BPB's book will be highlighted or displayed. If you want to click on Rupa, then only Rupa's books can be visible. If you want only, say, Penguin, so now Penguin's book will be displayed. Now, you may ask how to do multiple selection. For example, you may need to check the books coming from BPB and Penguin. So definitely here, control can be used because this is a testing area. It is not the final dashboard. So this is a testing platform. So inside the desktop application, remember, you can select the multiple items from a slicer by choosing control key. Now both the things are selected, and definitely you can getting the books of BPB as well as Penguin. Similarly, if you can go down, suppose now you want Rupa's book also to be displayed. So press the control key and click here. You will get Rupa's book is also coming. So in that way, definitely you can, and parallelly this thing will also come. Now, if you reduce, so not all the books, why Rupa's book is not coming? Because Rupa's books is not coming within this price range. So both the slice are basically working on this particular chart. So these are the few simple things that you can do. Now, definitely this dull outlook of the slicer you may not like. So what you can do, you can select, you can see many formatting options are there. For example, say come to the general section. First thing is that say I want to choose say title, or if title is not already title is there, you can see price. So for example, say effects. Now first effect definitely can be the background which is on. Now you may not like this white color, so definitely you can go for a something smoothing color. So automatically the background color of the slicer can be changed. And not only that, the same thing could be applied here also. So background color I'm changing, I'm making it a little bit blue color. So light blue or something in something different background color I can choose. So these types of formatting definitely you can do. Now, quite interestingly, you will see, suppose you want to select all. Are you getting any select all option? By default, no. Now you have to understand why it is no. Normally, these types of controls definitely gives us a facility how you can select all the components once again. So this effect of filter becomes, for example, let me explain. I have chosen Penguin. By using control key, I have also choosing Rupa. So I can see Rupa and Penguin's books are coming. But after looking the data, now I want to display all the data. So currently, what I'm doing, I'm just clicking somewhere outside. You can see that this filtration has not been removed. So I want an additional control or something so that once again, if I want, I can reselect all these things. So for that, once again, I have chosen the slicer. Look at the properties. You are inside the visual and there is a slicer settings. So if I say slicer settings, so coming to the selection, you can say single select, multi-select, show select all option. Point to be noted, these types of questions also comes in Microsoft Power BI vendor certification exam. So if I put it on, definitely I will be getting select all option. And let's say I'm making it close, and suppose I am choosing. So basically now if I increase the height, you can see there is the select all. Earlier it was not available. So this select all option, how does it work? So I'm choosing Rupa and suppose say Ananda Publishers. So now I'm choosing select all. You don't have to press control. I'm choosing select all, and definitely all my data came back. And this is how Wonderfully, Slicer can be applied to make your task very easy in our day-to-day data analysis. Thanks. I hope you have liked these small tools and techniques regarding Power BI. And for more details, keep on watching our upcoming videos. Thanks a lot, everybody.